Hunnigan, what happened? The transmission got cut off. Salazar, how'd you...
We've jacked the line. We didn't want you telling everyone any unnecessary information.
Where's Ashley?
Ah, so she fell into one of our wonderful traps. We'll make sure we find her. Don't you worry about her. Oh yes, I let our miserable insects out for some exercise down in the sewer.
Thanks. That should keep me company, 'cause boredom kills me.
I look forward to our next encounter. In another life.
Leon, we just lost Ashley. We have to get her back because she's the objective. We're in the middle of an enemy castle, and you still have the gall to make a pun. See, this is why I love you and hate you at the same time. But yes, Ashley has now been kidnapped, and it is up to us to try and save her. And we have to go through sewers to do it. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Well, might as well get this over and done with. But if you look through here, yes, once again, you can actually see a little hint to a treasure of some kind over there, which is nice. And it's actually right here. So, it didn't actually take that long at all. It was only 900, but still. Got me excited there for a second. I don't believe there's actually anything else other than that, so... You know. Oh god! It looks like we have a new introduction to the new enemy to the game. Now, I believe these things are called Novistadors, and they're basically giant insects. And they suck. Not so much scary as they are annoying. I hate these enemies, and I seriously don't remember them doing that much damage. I'm sorry guys, I've forgotten the most basic rule of anything. If you want to solve a pest control problem, do it with the most substantial methods possible. Jeez, you're still alive? And this is why I hate bugs. However, even though these things are very annoying, very often they will drop either 3 different colors of eyes: the green eye, the red eye, and the blue eye. I believe the green eye is the most common, the red eye is second most, and blue is the most rare out of all of them. And did you just hit me in the back? No. The other thing I find is that shotguns work wonders on these creatures because they always like to get up close and in your face, which is annoying as hell. They also like to spew their own stomach fluids into you, which is another joyous reason why I hate them. So all in all, these creatures are annoying. I hate them. I just want them to all die. And I shall do it with righteous justice and a shotgun. The best combination. No. I think the other problem with them I have is that the whole gimmick is them being invisible. And the fact is, I can see them perfectly fine, even when invisible. Like, they always have that little tint, and I'm quite lucky because I have quite good eyesight, so when they normally do invisibility things in games, I can actually spot them quite easily for the most part. Not all the time, sometimes there are things which are really well hidden or really well blended into the environment, which I just cannot see. But a lot of the time, that's a blue eye actually. We actually have one of each color already. That's actually, I don't think I've ever done a blue eye ad easily before. So that's actually quite nice, because once we get a treasure, which will house all of the eyes, we can complete it straight away. Which is very nice. Because these eyes are actually used in separate treasures, so that's a thing that you should probably take into account. I believe there is also a treasure somewhere in here. Not the yellow herb, but that is much appreciated. I was doing so well, don't mess up your speech now. It looks like he was alive until recently. Judging by the wound, it was a quick death. Well, good for him. That doesn't help me now, does it? Sorry dude, I know it sucks, but I have bigger problems than worrying whether you had a nice death or not. I'm sorry, that's just the way of things. And I want these treasures. Or a memo. Oh, it's Antonio's memo. Oh, this should be interesting. There are some parasites that have the ability to control their host. It's basic knowledge among biologists, but not much is known to how the parasites do it. Studying these parasites specifically might reveal some clues as to how the powers of Las Plagas worked, and perhaps provide more insight on the victims of the Las Plagas, the Los Ganados. Here is a list of some of the parasites that have the ability to manipulate the behavioral patterns of their host. I'm going to give this a go. Diocrosoelium. Dicrosoelium. I guess that's it, sir. Once the larvae of this parasite migrates to the ant's esophagus, it alters the behavior of the ant. When the temperature drops in the evening, the infected ant climbs to the top of the plant and clamps onto the leaf using its mandible. It stays there immobile until the next morning, placing the ant where it's most vulnerable to be eaten by a browsing herbivore such as sheep. One could conclude that the parasite is manipulating the host behavior to make its way into the body of its definitive host. Galactosamomum. The larvae of this parasite makes its home inside the brain of a fish, such as the yellowtail and the parrot bass. Once infected, the fish make their way up to the water's surface, where they'll swim until eaten by seabirds. Once again, this peculiar behavior can only be explained by the parasite's desire to get into the bodies of the seabirds. They're not making this easy for me, are they? Leuchloridium. This parasite's sporocysts develop in the snail's tentacles. The sporocysts are vivid in color and pulsate continually, somewhat like a worm. Surprisingly, the infected snail makes its way to the top of a plant which is more visible to the eyes of birds, therefore more likely to be eaten. Once eaten by a bird, the parasite will complete its metamorphosis into an adult. Well, what I gathered from that is I cannot say big words, and looks like Lewis is an expert in this field of the play that is actually attempting to control us, which is interesting. But what is not interesting is that you guys keep on trying to get in my way. But I do appreciate the ammo that you are giving me. So, at least that's a thing. It also seems that there is water down there, and that is the way we need to go. And right there, we can see a handy-dandy valve, which will probably drain the water. Once again, good game design. Platinum, good game design. I do appreciate really good game design elements like that, such as just giving little hints to things that you can see in the future, and so forth, and various things like that. That's why Platinum are actually one of my favourite developers of all time. Definitely top 5. It looks like in here we have a butterfly lamp, and straight away we can actually complete this butterfly lamp with our green, blue, and red eyes that we have been obtaining. It's actually kind of helpful that we got that blue ice so early, because that normally takes a while for it to drop, or at least in my case, I've never gotten it that early before. So that is actually very helpful. And almost completely forgot, there is a valve that we need to use to drain the water. Anyone want to jump me now that I've drained the water? Yep! See, I know how horror games work. Actually, go see if I can cut this guy. That worked surprisingly effectively, actually. Oh, another one. How much shotgun ammo do I have? I'm running low. But the pistol doesn't make this guy flinch, and you know what? The other thing I'm going to do is... There we go. Let's sort out our inventory a bit. Oh! Shot up to the air. He's right above me, isn't he? Ah! So annoying. I hate you. He just went to the left. And now he's above me, and now he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me. No, he's puking on me. That's even worse. Disgusting creatures. I have so many hand grenades. I should start using them. You know what, I'm just going to carry... I have 4 regular grenades. That's an insult. I should start using them more. Because it's getting quite ridiculous. Plus it would be quite fun to blow some of you guys up. Just use one of them on you for now. I thought that didn't kill it for a second. I was going to say... Oh. No! That's how I deliver justice to bugs, with a swift kick to the face. I actually remember one time where a friend of mine from school just straight up punched a bee in the face once he saw it flying in front of him. Now, I've heard people swatting bees, but straight up punching it in the face? You have to admit, that's pretty badass. It's not that I have anything against bugs, they're just sort of there to me. Just bug-type enemies in games just typically just tend to annoy me for some reason. Which is probably why I will never ever play Earth Defense Force 2077. Or whatever number they're up to. Anyway, let's take... That's enough of that story. Let's take you out, and I'm going to drop a red eye. Thank you. I shall be taking that. And I shall also be taking this money right here. And it looks like we're out of the sewers. You know what? I changed my mind. I want to go back to the sewers. The sewers were a nicer place than this. But at the end, there are bugs down there. Well, you know what they say. When life gives you lemons, you say, screw you, life. Okay, first one was simple enough. There we go. At least we can see a little bit of where they are. And run, 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 run! Huh, that wasn't too bad, actually. Could have been a lot worse, but thankfully, my ability to sense patterns has gotten us through danger once more. And probably into more danger, but we'll ignore that fact for now, because we've got to save Ashley. As much as I want to. Oh, guys, am I interrupting something here? Because I could come back later. This actually might be a perfect time to use a grenade. Oh, I've been waiting for an opportunity like this. Let's see, where are they? They're down there. Oh, hoo, hoo. Okay, don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. I messed it up. Oh god, I messed this up horribly. Oh, okay, you're just... Okay, well, I guess I won't complain. I guess I'll just loot this place then. Although, knowing my luck, they'll probably come back with a 10 times bigger army, which will somehow have RPGs, laser pistols, because why not? And, oh, hey, merchant man, at least you're my friend, right? You won't ever betray me. Well, you won't ever betray me as long as I have money, that is. But luckily, I do have money. So, it's mutual benefit for the both of us, isn't it? And looks like that unlocked both of the places, barred doors, and it looks like we also now have another elegant mask. And you know what? I can finally put in that other, where is it? Purple gem, which I couldn't put in the other one because apparently masks just can't have two of the same color because reasons. Anyway, what were they doing here? Let's see if Leon says something. Okay, I guess not. I guess sword with the symbol of the cult stabbed into what looks like human flesh does not warrant an explanation, or at least an observation. I guess that's normal everyday occurrences to Leon, and I just realized we've been here before. It actually took me this long to realize that.